Hello, it's Martin again. I wanted to do another video talking about, can I still do this job while into my 70s? And I think the answer is yes, but this is something I've been thinking about more recently. Can I realistically keep doing this job into my 70s? And this is what I think now is becoming more of the problem. I think, yes, I probably can, providing that I reduce the hours, which I've talked about before, reduced the amount of hard work involved in the jobs that I pick, and obviously be more part-time, because I think doing it on a full-time basis, I don't think I can. I think I've reached that point in my life and my physical capabilities that I personally think I can't do the amount I did before. So, in truth, the answer is probably not. Because there are factors involved, like obviously there's a physical strain on your knees, your back, your energy. It takes longer to recover. And like I said before, certain types of jobs are more difficult. So, having said all that, would I want to give up? Or would I would prefer to just do smaller jobs, less time, giving me, which means that I won't have the, I won't be using all the energy that I did before. And then the other question I think probably is, once you reach that point, is it worth it? Is it worth still going to work, just doing those small, just cutting right back? And I think, I'm not sure whether it is. I've got to now work out where I am in my life relating to my age, my financial situation, and my physical capability of being able to continue with this work. And as I said before, it's difficult when you're self-employed to retire fully. I think you can make the step to retirement if you do it more gradually. Unless you've got plans that you've already put in place prior to reaching that point in your life, I think the idea of just cutting back a lot of the amount of work that you do, I think you can still do it, as long as you continue the enjoyment of doing it and realize why you're doing it. What's the reasons behind you doing it into your 70s? Is it financially? Is it boredom? Is it just the fact that you like to deal with customers? I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but some of us really like interaction. And so I think, looking at all those factors, I think the answer to the question, can I still do this going into my 70s? The answer is yes, I can. Only if I'm reducing what I'm doing, or employing, which I've spoken about this before, not employing, but how, again, help to help you. But then, of course, obviously your money is going to be dropping. So that might not always be an option for you. And sometimes you don't really want to be, you just want to carry on working on your own, of course. So yeah, I mean, it's just this one is not a long video. I just wanted to get some feedback from any of you guys out there who are also in a similar position, because I think a lot of people are in this. There are a lot of people in this position asking if they can carry on, and it's more about how long they want to do it and in what way. So I'd be very interested again if you are in my situation. How do you feel about it? Do you feel you can keep going? Would you like, or what's your thoughts on the matter? Because I think we're all getting to that. Well, I say we're all getting to that. There's a percentage of us in the self-employment field, business, are getting to that point in our lives, and so it's quite interesting to hear other people's feedbacks on where they are, what their thoughts are, and where they want to be later on down the line. So once again, thank you very much for listening to this video. Please put your comments in. I'd love the feedback to hear what you have to say about where you are now with your situation of being self-employed. So once again, I will be doing another video next week. But thanks very much for listening.